In this video, you will learn about zero waste and recycling advances in the city of Irvine. In California, it's the law to recycle. Irvine takes this one step further, having adopted a zero waste resolution in 2007. Zero waste is a fresh approach to waste management and the use of resources. It goes beyond the end-of-the-line treatment of waste and promotes not only the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle, but also focuses on a whole system approach to the use of resources. This video will outline the city's efforts to reduce, reuse, recycle, and rethink the way we treat waste. The city of Irvine was the first city in Orange County to implement a curbside recycling program in 1987. This recycling program was a multi-material recycling program where residents could co-mingle their recycled items in one bin, making this one of the first of these types of programs in California. This curbside recycling program, a 3-cart program, includes waste collection, recycling, and green waste. The City of Irvine's franchise with the local waste hauler guarantees Irvine residents the lowest collection rate for the curbside program in Orange County. The state of California passed Assembly Bill 939 in 1989, which requires all cities to divert at least 50% of their waste from the landfill. The city of Irvine has exceeded the state's diversion requirements, diverting over 70% of its waste. Irvine's diversion rate is one of the highest in California. Since 1995, Irvine has diverted 4.6 million tons of waste from the landfill. The City of Irvine provides comprehensive waste prevention, reduction, and recycling program assistance to Irvine businesses. The purpose of this free program is to encourage greater waste reduction and recycling efforts throughout the local business community. A free waste audit can be provided by telephone or by conducting a brief visit to the business facility to identify the specific recycling and waste reduction needs. Areas of opportunity will be identified and recommendations will be developed through new and innovative cost-saving programs specific to the business or industry. Businesses will be provided with a customized packet of resources, which will include ideas for new business practices that will enable businesses to prevent, reduce, and recycle wastes that are currently costing the business to dispose of. It is a fact that used motor oil never wears out. It just gets dirty and can be recycled, cleaned, and used again. Recycling used motor oil conserves a natural resource and an environmentally friendly practice. Motor oil poured onto the ground or into storm drains, or tossed into trash cans even in a sealed container, can contaminate and pollute the soil, groundwater, streams, and rivers, not to mention that dumping used motor oil is illegal. Recycling used motor oil reduces this pollution threat. To address recycling of used motor oil, the city provides a used oil recycling program. The city has partnered with Kragen Auto Parts to host used oil filter exchange events, where residents can turn in used motor oil for free, which will be recycled. Residents bring in used oil and filters and receive a new oil filter in exchange. When residents take used oil to a certified center for recycling, they are protecting the environment, conserving a valuable resource, and getting paid for it. In Irvine alone, thousands of needles are used every day as part of treatments for chronic medical conditions. Many of these sharps are improperly disposed of and end up in residential trash bins or recycling carts, posing a health risk for children, people in the community, and waste management workers both on the route and at collection facilities. California state legislation prohibits the disposal of home-generated medical needles or syringes in solid waste containers. Medical sharps are considered hazardous waste and can be properly disposed of by dropping off these items at a household hazardous waste center. One of the 4 regional household hazardous waste centers is located in Irvine at 6411 Oak Canyon, across from the city's Operations Support Facility. Residents of Irvine can also dispose of sharps by mail. Through the sharps disposal by mail, residents can obtain containers to mail back their medical sharps. The program is being implemented as a joint effort by the City of Irvine and Waste Management, the city's waste and recycling service provider. Each system includes a specially designed sharps container and a prepaid postage shipping container. Medical waste is to be placed inside the container for safe storage. When the container is full, it is bagged and sealed into its original packaging. Residents then return the prepaid postage box to their mail carrier or nearest U.S. Postal Service. These packages will be delivered safely to a certified medical waste facility for proper disposal. The first kit is free, and proof of Irvine residency is required. According to the EPA, food scraps make up almost 12% of all the municipal solid waste generated in the United States, and less than 3% of food waste is recovered. For cities like Irvine that have a high diversion rate through traditional waste, recycling, and green waste programs, food waste recycling is the next area of waste to be addressed. Irvine has received a grant from the County of Orange to pilot a new food waste recycling product called the E-Correct Waste Reduction System. This is a food dehydrator that takes food scraps that would otherwise be disposed of in the trash and dehydrates them, reducing the volume by 80 to 90%. Unlike conventional food waste processing, typically requiring weeks or months to complete, the dehydration process requires only 1 day. The result is a soil amendment that can be added to dirt or soil as nutrients for landscaping. 4 dehydrator machines were placed at the Hyatt Regency Irvine, Irvine Marriott, Atria Golden Creek Senior Living Community, and the city's Lakeview Senior Center, with 4 additional units still to be deployed. One of the facilities where this program was first implemented, the city's Lakeview Senior Center, received a food dehydration machine in December 2010. The Lakeview Senior Center has reported a reduction in the volume of food waste by 95% in diverting 13,225 pounds of food waste from landfills. From the processed food waste, they have produced 1,100 pounds of reusable compost, which has been used to nourish the home gardens grown at the Lakeview Senior Center, as well as at the nearby Rancho Senior Center community garden. The dehydrator creates a zero-waste, closed-loop system for food waste processing on site, eliminating the need for long-haul trucking of this waste. According to the California Department of Resources, construction and demolition, or C&D, debris accounts for almost 22% of the disposed waste stream. Common C&D materials include lumber, drywall, metals, masonry, for example brick and concrete, carpet, plastic, paper, cardboard, or green waste related to land development. The city's C&D ordinance, which was adopted in 2007, includes that development projects in Irvine that meet the required threshold must recycle or reuse 75% of concrete and asphalt and 50% of the other debris generated. The city passed this ordinance to increase the diversion of C&D materials that are entering the landfill. Many of the products used in construction are valuable resources that can be reused, recycled, or otherwise diverted from landfills. Through reuse and recycling, these materials are made available for more beneficial uses, helping to preserve landfill space and conserving our natural resources. The ordinance also helps the City of Irvine stay in compliance with the state's waste diversion law that requires all California cities to keep at least 50% of its solid waste out of landfills on an ongoing basis. The City of Irvine offers a variety of ways residents can recycle compact fluorescent light bulbs, or CFLs. Irvine provides free recycling containers to Irvine residents to properly dispose of CFL bulbs. The recycling containers have a resealable vapor lock bag that have a capacity for up to 13 household CFL bulbs and include prepaid return shipping labels. Irvine residents may pick up a recycling container from the city at City Hall. This mailback program complements other programs that provide free CFL disposal for Irvine residents. Waste Management of Orange County currently picks up compact fluorescent light bulbs from residents with curbside waste collection services at no additional charge as part of their bulky item service. Residents can call to schedule a pickup. Bulbs must be properly packaged and placed in a durable, sealed container. Irvine residents may also drop off their CFL bulbs at the Household Hazardous Waste Collection Center located in Irvine. The city's environmental initiatives are incorporated throughout the city and provide environmental programs to the Irvine residents and businesses. The City of Irvine environmental programs centers around 7 main focus areas, which include energy, green building, open space, zero waste and recycling, mobility, water, and education and outreach. You may view our other environmental programs videos to learn more about the 7 main focus areas. And visit us online to learn more about how to get involved with the City of Irvine's environmental programs.